Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is Elma, the non-tech techie, and today, I have a very special guest because this is the very first time that he is doing a live stream. So, yay! I'm so happy that Div, he is going to do a live stream in our community today. So, as most of you know, I am really into marketing and I test a lot of tools. And SEO is one of the most complicated aspect of digital marketing. And Div is an expert when it comes to off-page SEO. So always remember we have three types of SEO: the on-page, off-page, and the technical. And Div's expertise is on the off-page SEO. And what I like about the tools that he is going to present to us today, actually he has at least four tools. So today we are going to do show you Backlink Monitor, which is not a backlink checker. And then next week we are going to show you Linkly. So this is a link exchange, it's like a link exchange community. And he also has this SEO box and index my site. And there is one more that I forgot. But basically, Dave is doing off-page SEO, and he is the expert on it. So if you have any SEO questions, off-page SEO questions, please ask, and Dave will give us more information about this. If you are new to our channel, please like and subscribe because we will have founders like Dave showing us and teaching us how to use the importance of using these tools and how it could make your business life easier so that you have more time to focus on other tasks. So, thanks so much, Dave. That was a very long introduction. How are you doing?
Thanks a lot for having me, Elma. I'm doing great. Thanks a lot for a detailed intro of all the tools that we have in our suite. Just to correct a bit, like I have been doing SEO since the start of my career. So, like I've started working in SEO and things like that. So I started with on-page SEO, and then over time I realized that um, AI has improved the pace of content that is happening everywhere. What we are doing is helping people in the off-page SEO part because that is one of the toughest part where you can read a blog, but you have to uh, do a lot of work, do a lot of research to be able to get even one backlink. So that's why we are building a suite of tools to help people in building who are building backlinks, helping them build more backlinks.
All right. And we discussed this with yesterday I had a call with Div, and he explained to me, um when I first heard about backlink monitor, I thought it is the same as a backlink checker, and it's in fact different. So Div, can you explain to us what is the difference between a backlink monitor and a backlink checker? And are there any backlink monitors in the market right now?
Basically, backlink with the word backlink checker, what most of people interpret is the tool will help them check backlinks of their website or their competitor website. In the case of backlink monitor, it just helps people monitoring the backlinks. The Like as of now, like in the case of backlink checker, there are a lot of tools, like even the big tools like MOZ, ahrefs, semrush. They all help in checking backlinks and discovering backlinks. In the case of backlink monitor, we have a few tools who are also doing that. Monitoring backlinks is one of the tools. They, I think, recently got acquired by another company, SU Optimer. And yeah, basically, not a lot of tools who specifically do backlink monitoring, or maybe I don't know about them. So yeah.
Right.
Linkody is
Okay.
also there, but Linkody specifically helps people monitor backlinks. So it's a mix of both backlink checker and backlink monitor. So Linkody is also there. Uh,
Link Kilo? I thought it's
Linkody.
internal.
Uh, no, Linkody,
Oh,
Linkody.
Linkody.
Yeah.
Okay, because I heard link. I thought I heard link killer. So link code.
Key is an internal backlink. Uh, like it helps people doing internal
Internally,
backlinks automatically.
right? Okay, then. So not a lot of people understand what are backlinks. So if you can give us like a quick, just a quick explanation, like the basics of backlinks. What are backlinks? Why are they important? And why should we actually monitor them? And why does it help the SEO of our website?
Sure, sure. So basically, the thing is that like in SEO, the Google has a algorithm called PageRank algorithm. What it does is it sees how many people are linking to a given website. Let's say if there are only three people linking to a website versus to another website, 10 people are linking to it. By link, what I mean is, let's say I have given a link to nontechtechie.com. So div.com has given a link to nontechtechie.com. So for non-tech-techie, it's a backlink, and the idea is that we need to build as many backlinks as possible because like it kind of like takes a lot of weightage in terms of who is going to rank at the top of search queries. Whenever someone is trying to build boost their SEO, they'll start with creating content, creating a good quality content, but most of the times, yeah, sure, we'll have a look at the landing page as well.
Yeah, we will look at it later. Don't worry. So if there are questions from the audience, don't worry too much about that. I will ask the questions and I will show it on screen.
Sure, sure,
Okay.
sure.
So okay, let's see. Let's have a look at Backlink Monitor. Can you please share your screen?
Yeah, sure. I'll share this. So basically, continuing for what I was saying, basically, people need to build their backlink portfolio and have a lot of people linking to them. The motivation behind that is even though a lot of people keep confusing whether backlinks are important, backlinks are not important, but at the end of it, the base of Google's algorithm is PageRank algorithm, and backlinks do take up a lot of weightage in terms of if you are in top 10 or not, or even if you want to be in the top search result, backlinks matter a lot there. A lot of times people have been able to rank their AI generated content just because they had more backlink. A lot of journalist websites have been able to doing that constantly, where they have a list of AI generated articles. They even write in their heading that this article is AI generated, and even then they are ranking on the first or second position just because they have a lot of backlinks. So the thing is, though Google wants the backlinks to happen automatically, naturally, as natural as it can, um, what we basically help people, people have to put in efforts at their end to be able to um, build backlinks. So they go out there in the world, they try to buy some backlinks, or maybe do some link exchanges, and then get build backlinks. And a lot of times, what happens is, especially this happens with agency owners who build backlinks at scale. When they build a backlink, they pay the amount, and then after a week or two, they realize that their backlink has been removed.
Okay.
Or
By the way, I know backlinks can cost money, and the price varies depending on the some parameters like the DEA of the website that you are exchanging links, or not really exchanging, you are backlinking with. Now, what is a typical price for a link on average?
it will be hard to give a number to that because it's basically a market kind of a scenario. So like if someone is saying that I'm gonna give a backlink from my website at $400, you can't really do anything about it. It's
Right.
the price that someone has put for their website.
Right. But
Um,
what is the market for that? Because I believe you have Linkly Digital, and in Linkly Digital, there is also a marketplace where they have the price. They are setting up the prices. Um,
yeah.
yeah. And I'm just wondering, like, based on your experience, what is the cost typically
Uh,
on
so
average?
I'll try to reframe the question in a way where
Mhm.
what's the price that most people are willing to pay for a backlink? Because we
Yep.
have backlinks ranging from like $700 all the way to $10, $20 as well. So mostly like between $30 to $60 is a sweet spot uh, in which people are very comfortable. The price goes higher for specific niches like real estate, insurance, finance, and the prices are lower if the website niche is not like it is a very generic or general niche. For example, travel kind of websites or SaaS websites generally have backlinks ranging from $30 to $60,
So how much for the SaaS websites?
ranging from $30 to $60.
$30 to $60. Okay. So imagine, guys, that you have this website, and then you purchase your backlink, say $60, and you have hundreds of those. $60, that's 6,000. Is my math correct? 60 times 100 is $6,000. And this is the reason why it is important to monitor these links so you can take action if something goes wrong with it. So this is what we are going to discuss today. Why how do we actually monitor links with Backlink Monitor?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Basically, like even if you are able to monitor and recover one backlink, the price for like monitoring backlink through backlink monitor will be recovered. So
Right.
yeah, that's exactly where we are at. Um, yeah, so let me take you to the dashboard. Um, Basically, I'll simply start with how the dashboard looks like and what's the eventual result that you see. Then we can go on to see how to upload a backlink and how to how to create a list. So this is the how the dashboard looks like. You see a list of links linked from, and you see a list of like the target URLs. Um, and it also has the list in which that backlink is there, whether the result tag is no follow or do follow, what's the anchor text to it. So anchor text is basically the text through which a link is given. So in this case, from the text degrees a pharma rep can earn, from that phrase on the URL blog.hubspot.com. This like has the URL has been linking to innerbody.com, and we have been monitoring this uh, since like I think it's a weekly monitoring schedule, and that's why it's monitoring once every week. So I'll also like I'll just show you one of the internal backlink monitoring that has been happening. I think it's not there in this account. Uh, Yeah, so I'll just show you. So basically, like for example, this is test.com. This was just an example, and we have been monitoring this link for quite a lot of time, and then you can see it shows error because the link wasn't rendering. So a lot of times that might be an issue that a site goes 404 or site stops responding after some time, and we all like keep tracking that as well.
Okay, but can we start actually from the beginning? Like, how do you start? Hey, can we? How do you start to add a domain, and then how do you add the links? So, if you could please take us into a step-by-step process, and then what happens if the link was lost? What kind of actions can we take?
Sure. So, like your journey starts from creating a list. You can create a list and then add subscribers to it. I'll just so like these subscribers, whenever you add a um, list, you can add subscribers to it, and whenever you add a subscriber, whenever the list is crawled, they get an email saying that hey, your backlink has been monitored. Please check it out. These are the emails in which they like which need your attention. So yeah, I'll also show you a sample report that is there that we
Mm-hmm.
that we receive. Then you can set a frequency, whether the backlink has to be monitored once, weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. And then there is an option to make the list public. So lot of agency owners use this feature so that they can make a list public, and then they can just share that URL that, hey, instead of sharing an Excel sheet that we made these backlinks, they can just share a public link that, hey, these are the links that we have made, and see they are active, they are being monitored. So yeah, so
Okay.
that is.
Now, my question here is that okay, I added a new list. Is the list domain specific or is it for everyone?
The list is not domain specific. The list is just a collection of backlinks, whatever you want to put there. So it is not necessary that you need to have only links of a certain domain. That is not necessary.
Okay, then what is the use case of having a list versus putting a domain, adding a domain? I'm a bit confused with these two.
Okay. So list is basically a collection of backlinks that you want to group together. You might like a lot of agency owners or SEO teams club it as per the list of backlinks that they create. So, for example, even I have a employee who keeps building backlinks for us, not very aggressively, and I keep adding my list, like the backlinks that she creates, into different lists. So, for example, Ritu made backlinks. So, Ritu October work is here, Ritu July and August is here, Ritu backlink September is here. So, I keep monitoring these backlinks regularly. And let's say, and basically this gives an idea as to, uh, let's say, Ritu charged $1,000 for October, and then later on I come and realize that like this one of this these backlinks are not present. So for example, this backlink has been absent since the beginning. Um, while like so out of five, only four of Ritu's backlinks exist till now. Other backlinks have been removed over time. Um, so yeah, and domain is basically like to prevent abuse of the platform. We have restricted the domains like for which you can track a backlink. So let's say I own backlinkmonitor.com. So I will be able to monitor backlinks only of backlinkmonitor.com. So the link to URL, so link from is the source and link to is the target. The domain of link to is restricted. So the number of domains is restricted as per the plan that you are in. I hope I was able to explain the
Okay.
use case.
Any questions? So far, no questions about that. Okay. So you mentioned domains and then list. Okay. Actually, that makes sense that the lists are like the way you group them. It's like, okay, these are the links from the past for the past 2 months that we have built, and which ones are running, which ones not. I like that system because I actually don't know how to group the links together. All I know is typically I go to a backlink checker and then I have, oh, list of 2,000 links, list of 2,000 backlinks, and I don't know what to do with it. So this is actually very helpful that we can group it together.
Yeah, so the way you are approaching it, a lot of people do that as well. I
Hmm.
have a I had a user from Ukraine, and then he was like, I've been doing this SEO backlinking thing for like 2 years, and then I uploaded all my 2,000 backlinks on the platform, and now I realize that a lot of the backlinks are not existing right now. And then and that guy also asked us to put a notes feature so that he can know which vendor is causing that trouble. So because you can export the CSV here, so basically you can know key, let's say there's this specific vendor for whom the number of problems or errors that backlinks are removed is very high, so they can stop working with that vendor. So a lot of people have done that, that when they first start using the platform, they just upload all the bulk backlinks that they created over the like 1 or 2 years, and then see whether like if they make sense or not, or if they need to change the vendor, or if they need to stop making certain kind of website, like backing from certain kind of websites.
Okay. And for this one, so the notes, can we already add the notes here when we upload?
Yeah, so you can add, like whenever you create a new list, you can add notes at a list level, and you can also add notes at a link level as well. So you
Okay.
can add a note at both levels.
Okay. So there is a question here from Brave. Can you check no show, no follow, or no index links?
Yeah, thanks for asking that, Brave. Yeah, so we do check for no follow and no index backlinks there. Basically, as you can see, when you are uploading a backlink, you can choose to add no follow or do follow tag, or you can leave it empty as well. And then if the if it matches the no follow, like so you entered no follow, and when we went, we also found no follow tag, then basically we will be saying that yeah, it is present and it is as per what you expected. But let's say if you entered do follow and the tag was no follow, so then we will show it as an error that hey, this is an error that we found out, that you had you had expected to do follow backlink, and now this website has a no follow backlink. And we check this no follow and do follow status at multiple levels. We check it at a link level. We also check it at the page level, because sometimes what people do is they won't put a no follow tag on a link. They'll put a no follow tag at the on the page, and all the links on that page are interpreted as no follow by Google. Like and so we check that at link level, page level, and also at robots.txt level. So a lot of times what people will do is you would not find anything fishy on the page, but a lot of people don't want to index pages from which they give a lot of backlinks, so they would mark those pages as no index. So we do that on a robots like .txt level as well. For the people who don't know about no follow, do follow, basically these are meta tags that are added on a platform, like on a link on a website, to tell Google whether it needs to follow that backlink or not. So follow means that you are getting the link juice. uh, do follow or follow means that you are getting the link juice, and no follow means that you are not getting the link juice out of that.
Okay. So good. And you mentioned earlier, so let's go through the next feature. You mentioned reporting.
Yeah, so I was mentioning the link reports as well.
Mhm.
Let me just get a few reports handy. Um, while I'm getting a better report out there, yeah, here's the report. So basically, every week or as per the frequency that you have set in the list, we give a summary that hey, this is the last monitoring check for the list name this. You can directly click on the link and then go to that, and then it says the three links were there, and out of that one is okay. Okay means everything is perfect. The link is present, the anchor text is correct, the rel tag is correct, the anchor and like basically the page is indexed as well. And basically there are some of the links that are not checked. So I think that this was a testing report that we had generated internally. Yeah, it's an internal report. And then we also give a list of backlinks that might need your attention, because and then we show all the details, rel tag anchor of that, the link ID, and also the error code. Yeah, the reason why we think that it needs attention. So for example, for this one the link is absent. This link to is not a link from. And for these cases, the domain is present, but the exact link is not found. So basically, a lot of times, uh, matlab, a lot of users, what they tend to do is have uh, they don't upload the complete link; they just upload the domain. And so we also check that we just find that the domain is present, but the exact link is not found. So we just mention that to the user. So if they want to correct the backlink in the list or contact the owner.
Wow, it is actually pretty good. Okay, notes and core. Got it. All right, so let's see if we have any questions. I had to do full screen here. Okay, so where is that? There's a question from Log regarding MOZ metrics. So do you support MOZ metrics?
Yeah. So basically, when people monitor their backlinks, so see, the thing is, we are not a backlink like backlink discovery tool or a backlink checker tool, though we have that as an add-on, but our main focus is backlink monitoring. The reason that we have added the MOS domain authority and spam score is mainly so that let's say you upload a list of 2000 backlinks, and out of that, let's say 150 backlinks have an error or they're absent. So now you have to reach out to each and every of those vendors or website owners. So the thing is, you would want to prioritize as to, let's say, out of the 150 reach outs you do, you would want to prioritize whether you want to reach out to people who have domain authority, like only to those links who have a considerable domain authority. So basically, that is the reason we have like DA and spam score uh, feature available. So whenever you create a list, you can check this box. Then you'll have to add your MOZ API key to check the domain authority and spam score. The reason we have not given it in as a part of the LTD is because like MOZ API is costly and it takes a recurring amount every month. And if we keep giving that, then we'll have to close down the deal or like close down the product much sooner, um, as compared like as what has happened with other tools that I've seen on AppSumo. So the thing is, we are like allowing you to add your MOZ API key, and when you add your MOZ API key, you like we'll auto-populate the domain authority and spam score for your links as well. So like when you see a list, um, so your MOZ and domain authority will be populated here. I haven't added any MOZ API in my account because I don't need it as of now. But yeah, that's the idea behind showing the
Okay,
MOZ domain authority.
okay, but I saw when I was doing my test, there were two types. We can either choose our to bring in our own MOZ API key, or we can choose to use yours, right?
Yeah, yeah. So basically, when you um, so like in the case of just sorry, just give me a moment. When you are discovering a new backlink, what you can do is you can find new backlinks with our tool as well. This is the discover backlinks or the backlink checker part. So in that we give two options. Either you can use your own MOZ API key, or you can use our link assistant. If like we have collaborated with link assistant, they give us the data, and then we show like their subscriptions are costlier, so we show that data to you in your dashboard. So you'll have to buy a add-on separately, which is on a per month billing. The reason behind that is again that the crawling is very costly for these people as well, and that's why they don't give a lot of uh, API for free. So yeah,
Okay. So okay, now it's starting to make sense to me because I remember. Okay, I have this SEO spyglass, which is part of SEO Power Suite, which has which is also same as the link assistant. Is that right?
yes, yes,
Okay, okay, then got it.
yeah. So we
Interesting.
have taken the API from them.
It's not really an API, but I bought something from them. and
Oh,
I
okay.
just I installed it on my desktop. So, but that's not okay. It's
Oh
okay.
yeah, they also have a desktop tool as well.
Right.
I think, yeah. They have this SEO Spyglass, which is like a
Hmm.
local. It runs locally, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, I have this one, and I have the website auditor. So,
Yeah. So they have a mix of tools. Some of them are SaaS, and some of them are like a self-downloadable software.
right. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is run SEO Spyglass on my website, download all the links from there, and upload it to, and all the information, and then upload it to Backlink Monitor. Because I was thinking of what would be the workflow for this. Okay, so does it show all backlinks like ahrefs?
Um, so like again, repeating myself, basically we don't have that tool as that thing as a primary function. So that's not a part of the LTD. Backlink monitor is our main focus, where we can help people in monitoring their backlinks. Um, like we do have a backlink discovery tool like ahrefs, but that's a separate add-on because we have taken someone else's API for that.
Okay, thank you. And Brief says your email report template looks so good, very detailed. Thank you for that. Um, okay, let me just see here. Okay, no other questions. So let's see what we can discuss next. So on your dashboard, okay, you have the index my site as well. So I want to see what is the index my site for. Let's see this
Okay.
one. So you have the list, index my site, um, and
Yes.
branding. What is branding for? Yeah.
Let's move to index my site later. I like
Mhm.
there are a few other things that I would want to touch base right now.
Okay.
Uh, so like when you upload your backlinks, one of the things that we also do, you would have seen here, is that we check whether those backlinks are available on Google or not. So whenever you create a new list, you can see you can check a checkbox which says check indexing status. What this does is you upload a backlink, it monitors and checks all the details, but it also if you check this box, all the links in that list will also be checked on Google, and it will see whether that uh, backlink is available or visible to Google or not. And if it is visible, well and good. But if it is not, we also send it for prioritized indexing. So basically, we have an API configured where in which we do pinging, and then like through pinging we send these websites through for like a faster indexing, and this basically helps people in getting their backlinks at like to Google faster, and because of that people are able to view their like get the most out of their backlinks, because if the backlink is not found by Google, then it has no use. If you bought the backlink but it is not reached Google, then it is not of much use to you. So that is one thing that we also do. Coming back to what you were asking, Elma, regarding branding. So basically, you have a lot of public pages, right? Where, like, in which you were, uh, like, showing the backlinks in a publicly visible list. So
Mm-hmm.
if you like put branding related information in that, with branding, I mean you can customize your brand name, logo, favicon, color, phone family, and phone size, and then we will be able to like make this page look like as if it's the agency's page. So it has your logo, it has your brand colors, like it has your brand name and things like that, and it also shows all the details as it shows in your dashboard. So basically, like if any agency is planning to show these links to their clients or put it in their portfolio, they can also white label these pages as well.
And okay, so these white label pages, are they available for which tier onwards?
So I think they are available. Just give me a moment.
Okay.
I would want to confirm and then tell you.
Yes, I actually did not see that in the pricing at all on
Yeah,
the tutorial that it
we
says
forgot to mention it on the pricing page, but they are available on plan 4 onwards.
planned for onwards. Okay.
Yeah.
And I did not even notice the branding when I was doing my test because I'm doing like uploading the links and okay, but branding I did not see. And I saw, oh yeah, you have branding. Okay. But that
I'll
is
get
really
it added
a
on
good
the
one,
website quickly.
right? Especially if you are an SEO agency, that is very useful.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, a lot of times what happens is people don't get trust when they see a Excel sheet. So if you are an agency and you are trying to sell backlinks, so you can just say that, hey, see, my backlinks are working, and I'm not saying that like I've built these backlinks for other people. And the thing is that these pages are not indexed in Google. So like not like no one else can know what your clients are, like who your clients are. For example, I'm an agency and I am building backlinks. Um, so these won't be visible to Google for anyone else to spy on your um competitors.
Okay. Got it now. All right. So users are mainly, let me just check my dashboard.
Sorry, come again.
I want to check my dashboard for the backlink monitor dashboard. I'm just going through the features and see if I missed anything.
There's one thing that you can also invite your teammates. So you can,
Oh,
let's say, given access to your teammates and then specify for which all sections of the tool you would want to give access. Do you want to give access to domain, links, adding a backlink, creating a list, and what discovering backlinks, user API key, or the lists. So basically, you can choose for which ones you want to give access, and then you can give access to like anyone in your team, and they'll
okay.
receive a like a invite. You can all like when you send an invite, you can also basically copy the link that is generated here, and then send it to that person, and they'll be able to add it, like create an account. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, by the way, because I okay now I'm on my dashboard and I'm not sharing my screen so nobody could see it. So I went back to the branding, but I couldn't see anything about custom domain here. Do you do custom domain as well for
So
that?
as of now, the custom domain is not like we are not doing custom domain as of now, but we'll think of doing it like very soon. We had
Okay.
considered doing that, but the complexity of it versus the effort, like the value that people will get was very skewed. So that's why we had dropped that.
Okay. And do you have an roadmap?
Yeah, we have a roadmap. So basically, in the roadmap, there's a lot of different kind of things that are there. One is basically a lot of times what happens is some websites use like a serverless scenario where if you hit them once, they are 404, and if you hit them the other time or after some time, you'll be able to see those back, like that website is alive. So those kind of things are there in the roadmap. Then we are thinking of also doing an auto-populate scenario where when someone uh, gives a link to, we auto-populate what all are the available links that they would want to monitor, so that they have to implement, like put in less time in that. Uh, then yeah, as I said, check a link again if it is turning up with a 500 error. Um, we are also thinking of working on adding backlinks via webhook or a Zapier. So because a lot of people maintain their backlinks in a Google Sheet, so they can like directly connect their Google Sheet with Backlink Monitor, and whenever they add a backlink in Backlink Monitor, a new entry will be created in. Sorry, whenever they add a new entry in their Google Sheet, a new entry will be created in Backlink Monitor. Um, and yeah, so basically some of the like very minute small percentage of websites don't allow uh, bots to access, yeah, for servers to access their website. So they give a 403 status to us, but if I open it, it will be visible in my Chrome browser. So for that, we are thinking of implementing scraping and API, wherein if we get a 403 response, where it says it's blocked for bots, we can check it as a human, and then we'll be able to basically check, like, not have these false errors showing up for the user.
Okay, that's good. And let's see now. I'm just looking again on my. Okay, so yeah, you can I can add team member. So on my own branding, API key is about the MOZ API, right?
Yeah,
And I believe that's it. So yeah, let me just think.
I think there is
Oh,
one. We can move on to the index my site section now.
okay. Oh yes, index my site section.
Yeah. So the way I was talking about indexing of the backlinks, the thing is, um, there's another thing about indexing of your website's pages. So, like, the thing is, a lot of people don't even know if all of the sitemap pages are indexed or not, and if they are not indexed, what do they do about it? Because like, that is not something that people care about a lot or even know about a lot. But the thing is, Google has a thing called crawl budget for every website. For new website, it has a very small crawl budget, and for bigger websites like news websites or websites which publish a lot of content, for example, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram kind of websites, for that they have a very huge crawl budget. So if you're a new website, you have a lesser crawl budget, and then it takes a lot of time for you to get indexed in Google, because they would not be crawling you every hour. They'll be crawling you like once in 2 weeks. And so let's say if you build a blog or a web page today, you might not be indexed for the next 2 weeks in Google, and it takes time for Google to reach there. So that's why, Google Search Console, the gateway in which you can interact with Google, has a functionality in which you can know whether a website's page is indexed or not. And if it is not indexed, you can request indexing for a faster indexing. So basically, if your website page was going to be indexed 2 weeks after, you can get it indexed ASAP. So because, like, this, like, index my site runs every 5 or 15 minutes, and then you can basically know whether uh, your website pages are indexed or not. And if they are indexed, then if they're not, well and good. If they are not indexed, then they can they can be sent for a faster indexing. This feature is also helpful for folks who have website, like, who have huge websites to the tune of, like, let's say, which have 2,000 pages or 3,000 pages, because in that case, what happens is, um, people don't have, like, Search Console just gives you the data of top 1,000 pages. It doesn't gives you data of all the pages. And if you don't have the data of all the pages, then you can't like, if you want to view the data of all the pages, you have to ping each URL one by one. So in that case, you can use a tool like Index My Site, and then see whether all of your pages are indexed or not. And if they are not, we'll send it for quick indexing. So how this tool basically works is, you first connect your account. After you connect your account, we fetch the sitemap that is submitted in your Google Search Console. From that sitemap, we extract the URLs, and then we simply start monitoring. So you just have to connect your account and start monitoring. And once you do that, we start tracking all the activities in your uh, um, search console. And then you can see, like, successfully fetched 14 sites, processing the sitemap. So basically, anything that we do with your web search console is displayed in a clean activity log. These things, like, we don't use any of your data for, like, for third party, like, we don't even save your data. Any API call that is done is shown here in your account. And you can also view each link's activity status. So for example, this website, I'm not monitoring this website right now, but if it was being monitored, it would have shown the status that this custom fields page is indexed, advanced and secure hosting page is indexed or not. Um, yeah, so basically index my site basically helps people in telling whether their website pages are indexed or not, and if they are not, we send it for faster indexing.
Okay. So Index My Site, this is an add-on to Backlink Monitor, but I believe you also sell this as a standalone product, right?
Yeah, we also sell it as a standalone product, but
Okay.
on tier 3 and above, if you buy tier 3 and above, we include one domain for free for index my site. And the thing is, you can like change domains. That is something that we received, I think, in your group only, where people were saying that they want higher limits. The limits given are very low. So what we have done is we have allowed to switch any domain. So for example, let's say you can for a few weeks you are monitoring this domain. You stop monitoring this one, and then you start monitoring another one. I have not given this access as of now. Yeah, but so I can keep switching the domains, so you don't need to buy a lot of domains, um, and yet you can keep like monitoring these again and again.
Okay. So you're saying that, okay, Index My Site will come in with, okay,
Three
my
codes and above.
account, three codes and above, it will come in with Index My Site for one domain. It doesn't matter which tier, as long as it's tier 3 and above, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Not three domains, just one domain.
just one domain.
Okay, so what is the advantage of putting it in, putting it here in Backlink Monitor versus getting the standalone Index My
Uh,
Site?
Both are the same. Basically, like if, for example, if you even make an account on Backlink Monitor and like you go to indexmysite.co, you will find the same information there as well. So it
Oh,
doesn't matter. It's the same. Like the code base is the same. The database is the same. For example, if you see these websites, I'm logged in with Flipsy Movies. I'm logged in with Flipsy Movies, and then the same things are showing there. So everything's the same. The code base is the same, and like the database is the same. So there's no difference in anything. We've just made it as a separate product because some people just come to look for index my site kind of feature, and when they come to backlink monitor they don't find that. They are like, we don't want backlink monitoring, we just want index my site, like site indexing feature. So for those users we have built a separate website, but the app is built in a way where it is the same code base and same database in the backend.
okay. See that. So, okay, so interpret as a question, how will it image on canonical page? No, I'm asking the I think how it will impact canonical pages. See, now you give me, okay, how will it impact canonical pages?
So as of now, we are not tracking canonical pages, but Indrajit, please let me know in what context are you asking? Because in case of backlink monitoring, canonical is mostly told that matlab, this is the original page as compared to like site. Uh, like for example, site page A has uh, page B as canonical. So it says that page B is the original page, page A is the second page. Um, in what context are you asking for canonical? Because the thing is, in the case of monitoring, it doesn't matter whether like where you have where you have your backlink.
Okay, so Victor's asking if Backlink Monitor, is it mainly cloud based, or are there plans to develop mobile apps for this later?
There is no intent to build a mobile app because of a simple reason that we are about SEO, and then in SEO you don't need any mobile apps related
Right. Actually,
backlink.
when you do link building, all these are done on desktop. You cannot do this on mobile. It's quite complicated to do. Right. So it
Yeah,
doesn't make sense. But unless there is a use case and it's justified, then of course I'm sure they will start thinking of getting a mobile version.
yeah.
Right.
Uh,
And okay.
in case of the like WordPress plugin, so see the thing is ki the platform is like agnostic whether you have a WordPress or a Ghost website or any other tool. So you don't need to basically have like there is no motivation to build a WordPress plugin. And there is like so it is a very lightweight because we are not acting as a plugin on your WordPress website. You can directly like plug in sign up on the tool, add your backlinks, and it will start monitoring. So
Right. So how the tool works is that you don't need to add any codes to your website,
yeah,
like
yeah,
JavaScript or anything like that. So
yeah.
nothing like that. You don't need a plug-in to connect Backlink Monitor to your. What you need to do is that upload your links to Backlink Monitor, upload your what are the tags, whether it's a do follow, no follow, what is the anchor text, and then it will monitor. Hey, for this specific link, is it still a no follow link or did it change? Is the link lost? Is the link still active and all that stuff? And is the link, is the anchor text still correct? So these are what we are looking for, because when you spend, say, $60 on a link and you have 100 links, that's $6,000. And you want to make sure that those links stay and they stay working for you, because that's why you bought it in the first place. Okay. um Importance of links is recently downgraded by Google. How will you combat with this?
Yeah, so regarding like the importance of links being downgraded by Google, I think like this is something that's always has been a speculation. A lot of people have tried to find out whether that actually happens or not.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the times, if you see people who have more backlinks rank in top 10. You can like simply do this, download ahrefs Chrome plugin, and then type in 4 or 5 queries, and then see the number of backlinks that you see there. And like if you see like all the most of the websites that are there in top 10, they will have a lot of backlinks. So Google might say that they don't care a lot about backlink and all, but they are going to care more and more, obviously, because AI is um, like when the content, a lot of content is being generated by AI. How do they build trust? How do they trust whether this web page is credible or that web page is credible? If a lot of people are generating AI based content, so I think that's where links are not going to have a lesser value. And even if they do, I think I would want to answer this question in context of Linkly rather. That even if so, should I answer that right now, Elma? I don't think it would be very relevant to this right now.
Right. So next week we are going to have another live stream with Div about Linkly. So this is more about link building and link exchange. And there we are going to discuss like, hey, how do you actually start doing a link, like guest posting and stuff like that. So this is what we're going to discuss next week. Like link building 101, and that this topic will be more relevant for next week. And also for next week, I believe we also need to talk about, because now I'm seeing a lot of ads even on Facebook saying, oh, I have an agency that can build AI backlinks for you, and look, it was ranked high by Google. So stuff like that, I can see that a lot now. It's like, oh, this is crazy. And I believe this is a discussion for next week. So, yeah, let's talk about that next week. Okay. As if I believe we talked about these earlier. Um, but okay. So, is it
Yeah, so
connected
this is
via
in roadmap.
recipient?
This is in roadmap where you can
Mhm.
we integrate like we'll be giving you a REST API or a Zapier integration, and you can plug it in. with your Google Sheet or your Zapier, and whenever you add any new backlink to your Google Sheet, it will be automatically added to a given list in a backlink monitor.
Oh, that will be possible in the future. That is
Yeah.
nice. I want that too. Okay. Okay, so still talking about integration, what are the upcoming integration
So there are
upcoming
only
integration?
two as of now that are in the roadmap. One is REST APIs and another is Zapier integration.
Right. So yes, I agree on this one. The quality of backlinks actually matter way much more than the quantity of backlinks.
Yeah.
So yeah, because it's just that people are now advertising. We can create 20,000 AI backlinks for you. See what it has done for my site in this much number of months. So
Yeah.
it's the kind of the but it's a lot of misinformation and all that stuff. So next week we are going to pick Div's brains and really ask him, hey, how is Google actually reacting to these AI backlinking empires? So okay, so that's about it. And guys, I've already put down the link for the giveaway. Let me have a look. And who actually joined our giveaway today? Okay. Oh, this time it is easy to. I think we were a bit late. That's why a lot of people thought that we are not going live. But it's okay. For those that really waited for us, congratulations, because now you have more chances to win, right? Okay, let me just download it. And link. Okay, Backlink Monitor is available. It's a private LTD. They used to be on AppSumo. They had how many customers did you get already for this? And because you launched an AppSumo, you are now monitoring how many links and all that. I saw some numbers um, on your website
Uh,
about this.
yeah, so I think that number is pretty old. I think
Oh,
in our database we have around like more than 75 uh, lakh links that are there in our database right now, and like
35 lakh. That's 350,000, right? 1 lakh is 10,000. Sorry, my brain does not work in lakh.
okay, sorry. So so we have around seven. Okay, I think I'm also not great at that. Uh, 75 lakhs is how much?
I, I think it's 350,000.
No, it's 7.5 million.
What?
Yeah, yeah. So
35
the
is 10.5 million?
75. So basically, 7.5 million backlinks are there that are being monitored in our database right now, and like that is the reason we had to, like, for a lot of free users we had to put in a message that your backlink quota is exhausted. We are going to delete your backlinks if you don't want to delete. If you don't want us to delete the backlinks, please let us know. So yeah, that's why we had to do it, because the database was exploding. So yeah,
Okay.
that data has increased.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, so let's do the wheel of names today. But remember, everyone, next week we are going to discuss something even more exciting, which is how to create the backlinks. And I was actually thinking last night, hey, we should have reversed the order of our live
Yeah.
streams. We should have started with Linkly to explain link building, and then and then the next week is the backlink monitoring. But it's okay; it's already done. Yeah, so let's share my screen. Oh, Mabel, no problem. Okay, so Mabel wasn't here. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's kind of weird how it works right now. Okay, so now we are seven. And let's shuffle. So we are going to draw three winners today. So everyone is wow, we are very lucky today because very high chance of winning. Okay, so our first winner is Asif Rain. Okay, how come I cannot remove him? It's okay. Oh, 1 lakh. Okay, this is crazy. 1 lakh is 100,000. I thought it's 10,000. So 35. This is 3.5 million. Wow.
75 lakh, not
Oh,
35 lakh.
75, not 35. So 7.5 million links that they are monitoring right now. So the system is there, and if you're monitoring that much number of links, it means that we really need a robust system. So this is a great way to go. And so we have here Niru, and I see Titus, but he wasn't here. Let me add Titus to the list. So next week we will be on time, promise. We just had a technical difficulty this week, so we were a bit late. And we will discuss more about link building, and that is something interesting because we will show you how you can start contacting people and how much time actually you will save by using Linkly.
Yeah.
And Victor, you are on a roll. Niru. Okay, so thanks so much again, everyone, for joining us live. And do check our Facebook group. We have all the information about Backlink Monitor in our Facebook group. I realized I did not actually show my screen. Oh my goodness. Nobody was complaining, but it's okay. You know me, guys. I won't hide stuff from you like this. Okay, so the winners are Asif, Niru, and Victor. So I'll tag you all in the group. So do check out Backlink Monitor. It's a very powerful tool if you really want to make sure that you are getting your money's worth when you build your backlinks, because it can be very expensive and you better protect that. Okay, so thanks so much, everyone. Thank you, Div. Thank you for
Thank you,
joining us
everyone.
live today, and I'll see you again next week.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Elma. Thanks for having me. You're
Okay,
amazing.
thank
Bye
you.
bye. Bye,
Bye
everyone.
bye.